Hey everyone, welcome back to All About English.
It's great to have you with us today.
In today's episode, we're going to talk about something we all have, whether we realize it or not: dreams and goals.
That's right. We're going to talk about the things we want to achieve, the places we want to visit, the person we want to become, and the dreams we've had since we were young.
And I think this is a really interesting topic because our dreams can change as we get older.
Absolutely. What you wanted when you were 10 years old might be completely different from what you want today.
That's definitely true for me.
Me too.
We'll talk about our childhood dreams, our goals today, and what we'd like our lives to look like in the future.
We'll also talk about why some people give up on their dreams.
And why small steps can sometimes be more important than big plans.
So while you're listening, think about your own dreams.
What did you want to become when you were a child?
What are your goals today?
And where do you want to be 5 or 10 years from now?
You can even pause the podcast and answer those questions in English.
That's actually a great way to practice speaking.
So get comfortable, listen carefully, and let's start talking about dreams and goals.
So let's start with an easy question. What did you want to become when you were a child?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I think I wanted to become a pilot.
A pilot?
Yes, I thought it would be the coolest job in the world.
Why a pilot?
Because I loved the idea of traveling to different countries.
So you wanted to travel even when you were young?
Definitely. I remember looking at airplanes and thinking about all the places they could take me.
That's actually pretty nice.
What about you?
I had several dreams. I think I changed my mind every few months.
Really?
Yes. 1 month I wanted to be a doctor, then a football player, then an actor.
That's quite a list.
I know. I wasn't very good at making decisions.
I don't think many children are.
True.
Did your parents influence your dreams?
A little. They always told me I could become anything I wanted.
That's a great thing to hear as a child.
It really is. What about your parents?
They wanted me to have a good career, but they didn't really tell me what I had to become.
So they gave you freedom?
Yes, mostly.
Do you remember when you first started thinking seriously about your future?
Probably when I was in high school.
What changed?
I realized that I couldn't just dream about things. I had to make decisions.
That's an important moment.
Before that, I thought everything would just happen naturally.
I think a lot of young people feel that way.
Exactly.
Did you keep your childhood dream of becoming a pilot?
Not really.
Why not?
I realized that I liked traveling more than I liked airplanes.
That's an important difference.
Exactly. I didn't actually want to fly planes. I just wanted to see the world.
So the dream changed, but part of it stayed.
Yes, I still really want to travel.
That's interesting.
What about your childhood dreams?
I don't think I want to do any of those jobs anymore.
Not even football?
Definitely not football.
Why not?
Because I realized I wasn't very talented.
That's honest.
I enjoyed playing, but I never imagined myself becoming a professional.
Did you have any other childhood dreams?
I wanted to create something of my own.
Like what?
I wasn't sure. Maybe a business or a company?
Do you still have that dream?
Yes, actually.
So that one survived.
It did.
That's interesting because some childhood dreams disappear completely, while others stay with us.
I think that's because some dreams are connected to who we are.
What do you mean?
For example, if you loved helping people as a child, you might still want a career where you help people.
That's true.
Or if you loved creating things, you might still want to build something when you're older.
So maybe childhood dreams can tell us something about ourselves.
Exactly.
I like that idea.
Me too.
But I also think it's okay to change your dream.
Absolutely.
Changing your goal doesn't mean you failed.
It can mean you've learned more about yourself.
That's a really important point.
When you're a child, you don't know much about the world.
So your dreams are based on what you see around you.
As you grow older, you discover new possibilities.
And sometimes you realize you want something completely different.
That's part of growing up.
So, do you think you still have the same personality you had as a child?
In some ways, yes.
In what ways?
I'm still curious, and I still like learning new things.
That's good.
What about you?
I'm still very curious about the world.
Maybe that's why you still want to travel.
Maybe you're right.
So, we've talked about our childhood dreams. What about now?
Now, my dreams are very different.
What do you want today?
I want to build a life that I'm happy with.
That sounds simple, but it's actually a big goal.
Exactly. I don't just want to have a successful career.
What else do you want?
I want enough free time to enjoy my life.
That's becoming more important to me too.
When you're younger, you might think success means making a lot of money.
But later you realize time is valuable too.
Exactly.
Would you rather have a high-paying job that you don't enjoy, or a comfortable job that gives you more freedom?
I'd probably choose the second one.
Really?
Yes. Of course money is important, but I don't want to spend all my time working.
I agree.
What about you?
I'd like to have a career that challenges me,
Why?
because I don't want to feel like I'm doing the same thing every day.
So learning is important to you.
Very important.
What would make you feel successful?
Being proud of what I've built.
Well, that's a good answer.
What about you?
I'd feel successful if I could look back and know that I didn't waste my opportunities.
That's interesting.
Well, I don't want to spend years saying I should have tried.
I think that's one of the biggest regrets people have.
Exactly.
Sometimes people don't fail because they tried and failed.
They fail because they never tried.
That's true.
Do you have any travel dreams?
Definitely.
Where would you like to go?
There are so many places.
Give me 3.
Italy, Japan, and Canada.
Why those 3?
Italy for the history and food, Japan for the culture, and Canada for the nature.
That's a good list.
What about you?
I'd love to visit South Korea, Spain, and Australia.
Australia sounds amazing.
It does, but it's a very long flight.
That's true.
Would you ever live in another country?
Maybe for a few years.
Which country?
I'm not sure yet.
What would make you move?
A good opportunity and a better quality of life.
I think living somewhere new could teach you a lot.
Definitely.
You have to adapt.
And you meet people from different backgrounds.
You also become more independent.
That's true.
Do you have any personal goals?
I want to become healthier.
In what way?
I want to exercise regularly, sleep better, and eat better.
Those are good goals.
What about you?
I want to become more confident.
More confident in what?
Speaking, making decisions, and trying new things.
That's a powerful goal.
Sometimes I think I worry too much about what other people think.
A lot of people do that.
But I'd like to become more comfortable being myself.
I think that's something many people want.
Exactly.
So maybe our biggest dreams aren't always about careers or money.
Sometimes they're about becoming a better version of ourselves.
I agree.
And that's probably a dream worth working on.
We've talked about dreams, but there's something else we should talk about.
Goals?
Exactly. What's the difference between a dream and a goal?
I think a dream is something you want, while a goal is something you have a plan to achieve.
I like that.
For example, saying, I want to speak English fluently is a dream.
And saying, I'm going to practice English for 20 minutes every day is a goal.
Exactly.
So goals make dreams more practical.
Yes.
Do you usually make goals?
I do, but I don't always follow them.
Why not?
Sometimes I make goals that are too big.
Give me an example.
I'll say, I'm going to exercise every day for an hour.
And what happens?
I do it for 3 days, then I get tired and stop.
That's very common.
Then I feel like I failed.
Maybe the goal was the problem, not you.
What do you mean?
Maybe exercising every day for an hour wasn't realistic.
So what would you do instead?
Start smaller.
Like 20 minutes?
Exactly. Make it easy enough that you can continue.
That makes sense.
Consistency is more important than intensity.
That's a good phrase.
You don't need to do something perfectly.
You just need to keep doing it.
Exactly.
What about motivation?
I don't always depend on motivation.
Why?
Because motivation changes.
That's true.
Some days you're excited and full of energy.
And other days you don't want to do anything.
Exactly.
So what keeps you going?
Habit.
Habit?
If something becomes part of your routine, you don't have to think about it as much.
So you don't wait until you feel motivated.
Right. You just do it.
That's probably why small daily habits are powerful.
Exactly.
What about when something goes wrong?
I try to learn from it.
That's easier said than done.
It is.
Especially when you've worked hard and still don't get the result you wanted.
That's when you have to be patient.
Patience is difficult.
Very difficult.
We want results quickly.
Especially today. We're used to getting information immediately.
Everything is fast.
But personal growth isn't.
Learning a language takes time.
Building a career takes time.
Becoming healthier takes time.
Achieving a big dream takes time.
So maybe we need to stop expecting instant results.
Exactly.
What's one goal you're working on right now?
Improving my English.
How are you working on it?
I listen to English every day and try to speak whenever I can.
That's a good strategy.
What about you?
I'm trying to save more money.
How?
I'm tracking my spending and trying not to buy things I don't really need.
That's difficult.
Very.
Especially online.
Exactly. You see something and think, I need this.
And 2 days later, you realize you didn't.
That's happened to me many times.
Maybe your new goal should be waiting 48 hours before buying something unnecessary.
That's actually a good rule.
Small rules can make big changes.
I agree.
So, what's one small step you can take today toward one of your dreams?
That's a good question.
You don't have to change your whole life today.
Just do one useful thing.
Exactly.
Maybe that's the most realistic way to achieve a big dream.
Do you think every dream is possible?
That's a difficult question.
I know.
I think some dreams are possible, but not necessarily in the way we imagine.
What do you mean?
Sometimes you have a goal, but life takes you in another direction.
And that's not always a bad thing.
Exactly.
Have you ever had a dream that didn't work out?
Yes.
What happened?
I worked towards something for a long time, but eventually I realized it wasn't right for me.
Was that difficult?
Very.
Did you feel like you had failed?
At first, yes.
But you hadn't really failed.
I know that now.
What changed?
I realized that continuing just because I'd already spent years on it didn't make sense.
That's an important lesson.
Sometimes we stay on the wrong path because we're afraid to start again.
Exactly.
Starting again can feel like going backward.
But sometimes it's actually moving forward.
I agree.
Do you ever compare your progress to other people?
Unfortunately, yes.
Me too.
Especially when you see someone your age achieving something you haven't achieved yet.
Social media makes that worse.
Definitely.
You see someone traveling, buying a house, starting a business, or getting a great job.
And you start thinking, why am I not there yet?
Exactly.
But you don't know their whole story.
That's the important part,
You only see the result,
not the years of work behind it.
or the problems they had along the way.
Everyone has a different timeline.
That's something I remind myself of.
Me too.
Do you think it's too late to start something new,
Never.
even if you're older?
Absolutely.
What if you've already spent years doing something else?
You still have the experience from those years.
That's true.
You don't start from zero.
You start with everything you've learned.
Exactly.
I really like that idea.
Me too.
Maybe that's why changing your dream isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Right.
You learn something, you grow, and then you choose your next direction.
Life isn't a straight line.
Definitely not.
Sometimes you take the wrong road.
Sometimes you stop,
Sometimes you have to turn around.
and sometimes you discover a better road.
Exactly.
So, if someone listening has given up on a dream, what would you tell them?
I'd say don't automatically think that giving up means you failed.
Good point.
Ask yourself why you're giving up.
Maybe the goal no longer matters to you.
Or maybe you need a different approach.
Or maybe you just need a break.
Exactly.
Sometimes you don't need to quit.
You just need to change the plan.
That's a powerful difference.
And if the dream still matters to you, you can always take another step,
Even a very small one.
especially a small one.
Because one small step is still movement.
Exactly.
Let's finish our main conversation with a classic question.
I think I know what you're going to ask.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
That's a big question.
It is.
I don't know exactly where I'll be,
That's okay.
but I have an idea of the kind of life I want.
Tell me about it.
I want to have a career I enjoy, enough financial freedom to make my own choices, and more time for the people I care about.
That sounds like a good life.
What about you?
I want to become really good at what I do.
Professionally?
Yes, but also personally.
What do you mean?
I want to be healthier, more confident, and more comfortable with myself.
Those are great goals.
I'd also like to travel more.
Where?
I want to visit places I've never seen before.
Would you live abroad?
Maybe.
Where?
I don't know yet.
You really like keeping your options open.
I do.
I think that's healthy,
Why?
because the future can surprise you.
That's true.
If you plan everything too carefully, you might miss an unexpected opportunity.
I agree.
Do you think people should have a 5-year plan?
Maybe a general direction, but not a strict plan.
I feel the same.
You can have goals without knowing exactly how everything will happen.
Exactly.
What's one thing you definitely want to accomplish in the next 5 years?
I want to become fluent in another language.
Which language?
Spanish.
Why Spanish?
I'd like to travel more comfortably and communicate with more people.
That's a practical reason.
What about you?
I'd like to build something I'm proud of.
A business?
Maybe.
Or a project?
Exactly. Something that starts as an idea and becomes real.
I like that.
Do you think your life will be very different in 5 years?
Probably.
Why?
Think about how much can change in 5 years.
That's true.
5 years ago, we didn't know many of the people we know today.
We probably didn't have the same interests either.
Exactly.
So it's impossible to predict everything.
But we can still choose a direction.
That's the important part.
We can decide what matters to us.
And then take small steps toward it.
Exactly.
Maybe that's what a goal really is.
A direction rather than a guarantee.
I like that.
Me too.
So, if you could give your future self one piece of advice, what would you say?
Don't be afraid to try.
That's a good one.
What about you?
Don't spend too much time worrying about what other people think.
That's definitely good advice.
And I'd add one more thing.
What?
Enjoy the journey.
Because we're always waiting for the next thing.
Exactly.
We say, I'll be happy when I get that job.
Or I'll be happy when I have more money.
Or I'll be happy when I reach my goal.
But life is happening while we're working toward those things.
So we shouldn't forget to enjoy today.
Exactly.
That's probably one of the most important things we've talked about today.
I agree. Before we finish, we'd like to give you a little speaking challenge.
So don't just listen to this part.
Think about your own life and answer our questions in English.
You can pause the podcast after each question if you need more time.
Here's the first question.
What did you want to become when you were a child?
Try to answer in 2 or 3 sentences.
You can start with, when I was a child, I wanted to...
Here's the second question.
What is one dream you still have today?
Maybe it's related to your career.
Maybe you want to travel.
Maybe you want to learn something new.
Or maybe you simply want to live a happier and healthier life.
Whatever your dream is, try to explain it in English.
Here's the third question.
What is one small step you can take toward that dream?
Remember, it doesn't have to be something huge.
Maybe you can spend 20 minutes learning something.
Maybe you can make a phone call.
Maybe you can start saving money.
Maybe you can practice English every day.
Small steps matter.
And here's the final question.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Don't worry if you don't know exactly.
Just describe the kind of life you'd like to have.
Talk about your work, your hobbies, your relationships, your health, your travels, or anything else that's important to you.
And remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect.
The goal is to communicate your ideas.
The more you speak, the easier it becomes.
And the more you practice, the more confident you'll feel.
Dreams are important.
But dreams become more powerful when you take action.
So don't wait for the perfect moment.
Start with one small step.
Then take another.
And keep going.
Thank you for spending this time with us.
We hope this conversation gave you some useful English and also gave you something to think about.
If you enjoyed this episode, listen to it again and try to speak along with us.
And don't forget to practice your own answers to the questions we asked.
Keep listening.
Keep speaking.
Keep working toward your goals.
And most importantly, enjoy the journey.
Thanks for listening to All About English.
We'll see you in the next episode.